Let's go to Heathrow. Rich, he's an Arsenal fan. All right, Rich?
All right, Rich.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah, you're back now, aren't you? Hey, you're not watching, was it Rising Damp you're watching?
Rising Damn, and whatever happened to the Lighty House? Actually, that should be you two. Jamie, I haven't really phoned up to have a pop about Tottenham but what you said earlier on, that we played the best football this season, go and see a doctor, mate. Have an X-ray.
Dr. Spurs, he's knocking about. Need a result.
Whatever it is. Listen, mate, you played Leicester City, you played Ipswich, and you played Palace, and you've got 1 point out of 9 there. That tells you, that sums Tottenham up in a season. And you are totally deluded.
3 points off third, mate.
Sorry?
3 points off third.
Yeah, well, we finished the end of the season 2 points off of winning it. And everyone said, look, 3 points off. Brentford are 3 points off third.
Yeah.
Brentford are on the same points as
3 points off third, mate. Our objective this season is to finish in the 4th spot. We're 3 points off that. You got to try and win the league. You are 8 points. Or not, what you are? 9 points off winning the Premier League. So who's having a better season?
With you. What we are in contention is to win everything. And if we win something...
You win nothing, mate. You never do.
Well, you'd be an expert on that, wouldn't you? You'd be an absolute expert on that. But anyway, look, I do not want to talk about Spursy. You are a waste of time. At the end of the day, Jason often says, even a broken clock's right twice a day. You couldn't tell the time if you were handcuffed to Big Ben. You do not...
Be quite hard to tell the time if you're handcuffed to it.
Well, you could.
You know what I mean? It's not a great analogy, that, Rich, mate. Go on, have another go. Try something else. Because if you're handcuffed to Big Ben, it'd be quite hard to tell the time.
Why would it be?
Well, because you'd be hanging from it.
Well, exactly. So you'd be able to turn around and have a look.
Don't know if you could, though. You're a bit close. It's a big clock.
You're never, ever right. You're never right about anything. Right, ever. And that's it. Going back to Arsenal, was that Boris Johnson just on the line before? It sounded like Boris Johnson.
Come on, Rich. Come on, just get it out. Come on. What do you want to talk about, mate? Because you're boring me already.
Well, you bored me all my life. All I want to say about it is that it was the best game Arsenal played this season. There wasn't a time when I thought we was going to lose a game. There was a couple of times when I thought we could win it, but the result was
best game you've played all season. You drew.
Yeah, I know, but it's the best game we've played.
What are you talking about?
Boring.
It's the best game of football that we've played
Honestly.
so far this season.
You're trying to dig me out saying Spurs have played good football. And you're saying your best performance is a draw at Stamford Bridge. I'm
not talking about what style of football you play. You never win anything. Now, be quiet. Be quiet while I talk sense and I'm right.
Boring.
At the end of the day, Arsenal have got their team back. We're not back. We've got our team back. They played the formation I talked about the other day. And as long as we don't get any injuries during the international break, right, we played Tottenham away. We played Chelsea away. We played Villa away. We played Spursy away and beat them in their own backyard.
You said that twice,
right? Yeah, okay. Well, we've played all those games away. We played Liverpool, and we haven't lost any of those games. We haven't lost any of those games. You've lost to Ipswich, and you've lost to Palace, right? And what I'm saying is, we get our full team back. Hopefully, we can kick on. And who knows what happens with Liverpool? They can hit the same brick wall that Arsenal have hit, that Man City have hit, right? And who knows what can happen? But at least we're still in it after everything that's happened. And if we don't win the league, we will win something. And you'll do what you always do, win nothing. And I'm learning to play the violin so I can play it to you myself.
Rich, it's good to have you back, matey. You know.
It's funny how all of a sudden Odegaard's back and Rich wants to watch football again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, hang on
Sums you lot up, mate.
No.
Honestly, I don't want to watch football no more. Coming on here crying last week. I'm done with football. I don't want to watch it no more. Now all of a sudden, you're putting a decent performance. Odegaard plays and he wants to phone us up again. Do me a favour.
I said I was going to phone you regardless of the result. You phoned me up last week, haunting me while I was minding my own business, and now I'm back, baby. Suck it up.
Rich, it's good to have you back. The show is better.
Is it?
The show is better with Heathrow, Rich. It is.
Don't know.
It is.
Rich, see you later, matey. Always good to speak to you. Let's go to Rose. He's a Chelsea fan. All right, Rose?
All right, Rose.
Yeah, hello.
How are you, mate? You good?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, all right. Go on. You want to talk about Chelsea?
Yeah, so my thing is, I've got two things in it, but the first one I don't really want to go on about, but Madueke shouldn't be really starting no more. He needs to start practicing in the Conference League, innit? But Palmer, Maresca, and everyone has started to treat Palmer like he's Messi. He's not Messi. He needs to learn when to take him off the game, like take him off the pitch. You know what I'm trying to say? That you've got big players like João Felix and Christopher Nkunku that are more high-profile players than Cole Palmer. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Before Cole Palmer started blowing, we didn't know his ability, but we knew Nkunku's ability. We were all crying last season on Nkunku when he comes back. He's back now, and you're not even letting him start in the starting 11. Palmer, after the 60th minute, Palmer was playing needy. You should have put on João Felix or Nkunku. Now, today, I've been scrolling on Instagram, and I've seen like five rumours about Nkunku talking about Man United are offered him. Do you know, like something like that is going to happen because they're big, high players. They need minutes. You can't disrespect players like Nkunku. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Well, and Kunku's found it difficult. I mean, you know, he's behind Palmer. He's behind Jackson at the moment, and you know he's not.
No, but I don't think that's true though. I mean, just because he's playing Europa Conference against teams like no one, that he's doing what he's got to do, but you're not giving him the opportunity to do that in the Prem.
Well, he's not going to, is he, at the moment? Because Jackson's ahead of him, and Palmer's ahead of him. Unfortunately, that's just how it works.
Me personally, I still don't think Jackson's ahead of him.
Well, he is.
I don't.
Well,
if not, because if Madueke is not starting, you could put Palmer back on the. Palmer's actually a right winger as well. There's nothing wrong with being creative.
He's not. That's a ridiculous decision. You're putting Palmer on the right now.
Well, cool. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, innit? But if I was to do something, I remove Madueke, put Neto on the right, and then put Nkunku out on the left. He can do that.
Kunku's not.
He's not.
No, he's not. He's not as effective out there. I've seen him. He's not.
Last season, was we not crying last season? Oh, Nkunku. When he's back. Now he's back.
So what's your beef, Rose? What's your beef?
My beef is Palmer's not Messi right now. I'm angry because he should have took him off early on in the game.
Yeah, but what you're saying, right? But you're saying you're trying to tell me that Nkunku is ahead of Jackson.
Yes.
And that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's not ridiculous.
No, it is.
How is that ridiculous?
Well, it's just ridiculous. Because he scored 6 league goals in the 11 games.
Apart from the Man City game, Nkunku hasn't started the game.
No, I know, and that's a problem for him. That's a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
So
but you
what I'm trying to say. And then when you have players like Felix as well warming up, you've got high caliber players.
Who's Felix going to start ahead of though? Who's he going to start ahead of?
No, but this what I'm trying to say is having high profile players on the bench. It's no good because they're not going to leave. They're going to not going.
Well, unfortunately, right now Felix can't get in the team because Palmer's head and shoulders above him. And Nkunku can't get in there.
Felix is not. That's cool. It's debatable, but Nkunku's.
It's not. That's not debatable. Rose, has he gone? What's happened?
Well, he's dropped off. Don't know. He's had enough.
You can't start Felix ahead of Palmer. You can't start Nkunku ahead. He might have. I felt that Nkunku could have come on earlier yesterday. Actually, I felt that if you're going to make the change. Would he give him 8 minutes? Something like that? I felt he could have made the change.
I didn't watch the game, mate, I'll be honest. It's like literally one game I'm not going to watch. Chelsea-Arsenal. I'd rather watch paint dry.
Well, you did earlier in the day. So was your mob.
You know, I was like, Chelsea-Arsenal, do I sit and watch it?
No, basically what's happened is Ipswich have taken the love and the desire to watch any more football that day. They ripped it apart from you.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.